Hello ladies, I'm back with another video. This is LaShonda with Blessed by His Design at www.blessedbydesign.etsy.com. And I come to you today with a album and a new technique that I've been doing lately with some of my mini album classes. And this one is called A Mother's Love, and it is made out of chipboard. And I've just covered the chipboard here with yellow glittery cardstock, and also this is that new die cuts with the view paper, and I can't think of the name of the line that this is in, but I'll try and put it on the bottom of the screen. And it's the one with the yellows and greens, and then it also came with the blacks and grays. So anyway, let's get started. On the front cover here, I just did some rub-ons with the word mother, and then this is just a little butterfly that I've punched out of the pattern paper and put here, and then these are some more rub-ons. And this is a white flower that I layered. I think this is by Making Memories. They're older flowers, but anyways, and I inked the edges of the flowers and added this little square here out of pattern paper, and then took the white square and added a letter A onto it from the rub-ons. And then these are some leaves that I got from Hobby Lobby, and they are white naturally, but I sprayed them with Glimmer Mist and put them under the flower. And I just bound it on the edge with, I used my Bind It All to bind it with 3 wires, and added some ribbon and stuff on both sides. There you can see the top. And let's see, I'm trying to get into a light that's better. Okay, there. And when you open up the cover, this is the first page, and as you can see, it's been made out of transparencies. So the first page looks like this, and it's got the yellow shimmer paper, excuse me, and some green pattern paper. And then I made this flower, and what I did was let's see if I can get in closer without it being too blurry. There we go. I just layered it. So these are some Prima flowers, and then this is a green in a green pack of Prima flowers, and they're white. It's white with green polka dots. And then I added a brad, a pearl brad. And then this is one of my stick pins back here. And what I did with the stick pin, since it had that green heart on it, I didn't add any other beads to it. I just added a good tip, a seed bead. I glued a seed bead on the end so that it wouldn't be poking out. So that's my flower technique for that page. And then on the next page, I just added some of the green pattern paper. This you see here is clear up top here, and I added the silver ribbon here. And then on this page, which is the second page, so essentially the page is an 8.5 by 11 in half. So I folded it in half. So this is essentially one page here, like this. And so on this next page, I just put a strip of pattern paper up top and added this butterfly with some rhinestones on it, and then I put some rhinestones to act as the antenna. And so that's the first 8.5 by 11, and on the back I just put white cardstock on the back so that there would be something on the back. And then the next page, so this is the second set of 8.5 by 11, and if you notice that all the pages, I cut one of the pages just about an inch shorter than the other, and it's got this decorative edge. Let me see if I can fix it so you can see it. It's got this decorative edge, and I've just added stickles to the edge of the transparency paper. So I'm going to come back out now. And the way that I have this one set up is the page only has this photo mat up top. This little thing, it says 5 things. I actually did that with a stamp, and I just stamped on the pattern paper. Excuse me for my foot. I just stamped on the pattern paper and trimmed it out. And then I used some StazOn and stamped this swirl and put some yellow rhinestones on that. And then in the inside, I have another photo mat that same size and a couple of my dewdrops, my handmade dewdrops there. And then the stamp on there says, "Be true to yourself always," that I've stamped here on the green pattern paper. And then my next page is this one, and it's got this other flower, and I'm not sure who this flower is by, but I don't think it's Prima. And what I've done with this one is I just took some stickles and just went around the edges of the stickles of the flower with the stickles, just put some on my finger and just rubbed it on. And this is actually a button, a brad that looks like a button, and I think it's made by American Crafts. So that's that one. And then our next set of 8.5 by 11 page is this one. And the first page, it's hard to tell when you've got all that stuff behind it because it's clear, but the first page is a pocket, and I've got these 2 photo mats here. And then I also put, this is the pattern paper that I made the pocket out of. And then this is just a frame, metal frame that I added a piece of ribbon to. I tied it on. And then I took a piece of background paper, pattern paper, and stamped on it and put it behind the frame and rubbed some stickles on it. So that's why you see it looks glittery in the back. So that's that page. And then when you get to the next one, I just put another piece of the pattern paper here, and then this one here, what I did with this butterfly, I just stamped these also on the pattern paper with green ink. And then this one I added stickles on it, a silver stickles. I just rubbed it on with my finger so you can see it's a little shimmery there. And then as I come out, I just added a little strip here with a piece of sheer ribbon. So this is what this page looks like. And then this is the last set of pages, and this button here, if you can see it, I just took the stickles with my finger and just rubbed it on this white button, you see there, and then added it to the pattern paper there, and adhered it with a glue dot. And then this is the back side of that. So I had to kind of match the back side. For those of you that have worked with clear elements, you kind of know how that works, and so you kind of have to work with the backs of them so that the backs of them work with your album just like the fronts, because you can see through them. And then this is the last page, and I just took some of this beautiful glitter pattern paper and added it to a white mat in the background and made a large photo mat. I want to say it's about 5 by 7, this white one is, so this one's probably about a ½ an inch smaller. And so that is my album titled A Mother's Love. And if you have any questions about any of the techniques that you've seen on this video, you can contact me and leave me a message, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Thanks, lady. Have a blessed day.